Scenario.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Here's the Scenario, your favorite weekly podcast starring your favorite weekly boys. I got high before this, so I'm not going to do this. I could have.
I mean, buddy, I actually enjoyed. I liked. Hang on, we can stick with this. I actually liked the energy that you put forward because it wasn't so speedy. I didn't have heart palpitations. I didn't think I was jumping onto a moving train. Mm-hmm. It actually felt kind of nice.
Yeah,
come on,
it felt like a train that had been discontinued years ago.
This is what happened. I was going down the. I was doing it great in my head. I was doing it great in my head. We'll do that. I was doing it great in my head, and then I knew that I was going to have to describe the show in some way or another.
That would have been on to somebody else because you're given the intro, the flat intro. You say your name. Feeney says his name. I say my name. I get into the description of the show. You look like a goddamn hero.
Let's not change anything this week, and next week I'll give us a little starter up. But let's just go into you doing it,
Kirsten. I want all of that. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Here's the Scenario, a hypothetical-based podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Mike Cannon. With me, as always,
is Mike Feeney, and also
Brendan Sagalow. How are you guys? I'm glad to be here.
We're excited. What a great show this is. This is a hypothetical-based show, like Mike said, that we answer your what-ifs, your scenarios, your morality quizzes, anything. You pose the question, we come through with flying comedic colors.
That's right. You're fuck, marry, kill, even though Brendan, it was like, oh, come on, man, be a little less original.
I didn't say
what
that.
What do you think the whole podcast is?
I didn't say that at all. You're only saying that because you think because of what Feeney did, which is I said my feelings, which wasn't meant to hurt anybody. And then
you
Feeney
say things you say your opinion in a very judgmental way.
I don't.
We all do. Yes, we do.
We do. I said my piece, which was, I think everybody does that. I've done a lot of podcasts where they do that more than they do what we do. I didn't even say that. And then Feeney went, well, if Brendan doesn't think it's too hacky, planting that in your head.
No. There's nothing to plant, Brendan.
Yeah.
I read your response. Either way, who gives a shit? We're open to answering all of your questions. We love doing the pod. It's escapist comedy. We're not touching on any of the nightmarish social, political issues. This is just silly Billy fun time. Brendan, do you have any questions?
I do. I actually have a question from someone who asked me on Twitter.
Oh,
this is from we all know this guy.
That sounds so surprised.
On Twitter.
On the Twitterverse.
Believe it or not, on the Nintendo. This is our buddy, not Sam Cosby guilty.
Oh, I see.
We do not share the same beliefs, but he's a good cat.
Oh, you think Cos is not guilty?
What did he say? Guilty of stealing my heart.
No, not Sam. Is Sam Roberts. It's his fan.
Okay.
It's like his fan group because he goes by Not Sam. And there's a lot of them. I used to do the nightly show or his show. Yeah, that was at night. And man, there was a ton of truck drivers out there, and they were the Not Samsonites, and cool. They're very active on our boards.
Cool. Well, so not Sam Cosby guilty says, hey, Saggles, I don't have the option to DM Scenario Pod, which seems strange. So you're getting this. Here's the scenario. You have to blow yourself in public once every year, or once a year you blow a stranger in private. Which do you choose? Wait, you have to blow yourself in public every. Oh, okay.
I got it.
Or blow a stranger in private. I'll blow myself in public.
You would?
Yeah.
I'd blow a stranger in private, I think.
Well, like, dude, you'd be the fucking belle of the ball. It would be like people would come out and they go,
ball?
What, your balls?
2 balls.
Yeah. The embarrassment ball?
No,
it's more of a gala.
Dick.
You'd have to make it a part of your act. Like, that would have to be the closer. But also, Brendan, you have to consider that you're not just able to suck your own dick because you have to.
Yeah.
You must flex yourself into that type of stretchiness. And if you tried just once a year without preparing your body, it would be such a bumbling, disgusting mess, that would be something the public would not be able to let go and then rewatch the next year.
Well, yeah, it would definitely take over a part of your life. You'd become basically an athlete where you're like, every Wednesday I have to get up and prepare to suck my own dick on the 4th.
Yeah. You're an athlete if they're playing the sport for the first time every time.
But after a while, I think you would start to get it. Like, 5 years would go by. You'd kind of get it. And you'd be like, yo, you coming to the dick sucking thing tonight? Yeah,
He got good. He got down to the base last year.
He got good.
He added some tickles to his own ass at the same time. It was actually like a pretty good show.
I think it would be cool. And then after, everybody's fucking slapping your back going, dude, that was so fucking cool.
What do you think? The illusion that he thinks that people are going to be like, dude, that was so fucking cool. You're one of my favorites.
No,
I'm with Brendan on that. If you get real good at it, you're going to be somebody's idol.
But not the people you want.
You can't choose your fans.
I mean, please, we have not Sam Cosby rape, writing in. It's like
can't choose your fans. But I think if you give enough people a reason to come out and like drink and have fun, and then when you're like getting close to your dick and everyone's going, oh, and then you start sucking, everyone goes, yeah, dude,
he did it. Is he gonna come? He's gonna come.
I'm into that, man. I'm into that. I love that shit.
We should do it anyway.
I'm into it, dude.
Clip that.
I went on our Instagram and found someone who sent us a bunch of them.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
Nice.
So this is
well, we should probably open up the DMs on Twitter. Obviously, we're requesting all of these questions and people are probably like frustratingly trying to get through, but they can't.
Yeah, that's also on them to tell us that there's a problem too. We
really throw a lot of clerical responsibility at the people who follow us. It's like, listen, we're very irresponsible. So anything's not right, you guys got to pick up the slack.
Yeah. We're like Starbucks. We're like, you don't know how to make your own coffee? I mean, this is crazy. We will supply you with the coffee beans.
It's the opposite of Starbucks. Starbucks does everything for you. It's Dunkin' Donuts.
I like Dunkin'.
I love Dunkin'.
I like me some Dunkies.
It's not about whether you like it. It's just about whether the analogy plays. All right, let's add it in. Now let's move on. I got some hypotheticals for you motherfuckers. This is from Hugh, middle name G, last name Reaction. Huge reaction. If you could bring back any dead person, but only to have sex with, who would it be? You can ask them shit while you're doing it, but if you finna pull out because after you're done, they turn to ashes and shit.
Oh, like a dead vampire in Buffy.
Yeah, but your dick doesn't turn to ashes. It just becomes ashes around you.
But I bet that feels weird, right? If you just pulled out of a warm body and it just goes right in front of you and you're just looking at nothing, like Shutter Island.
Feels weird, looks weird. The whole thing is weird. I would do either Marilyn Monroe or Brittany Murphy, I think.
Wow. Oh, man. You just want to be
Marshall.
You have a type.
Yeah. You have a type. Pilled out lunatic. Yeah. Pilled out drug addicted women
funny.
with blonde hair.
My type, dude.
You and Brittany Murphy would have been really happy together. Just cultivating each other's suicide tweets.
We really would have.
Oh my God. Yeah. And she had that chunky phase too.
Oh, that was in Clueless. I think I was more attracted to her back then.
I liked her, and I'll never tell when she was a full mental institution person.
Yeah, boy, she looked real.
And also,
wild.
she was in Girl Interrupted.
She also dated Ashton Kutcher for a little bit.
Yeah, they did that movie together. That's really awful.
They were like a celebrity couple. Everybody was like, "Whoa!"
Was that Just Married or something, or like the
Just
Vacation
Married.
one? Yeah,
I think it was Just Married. What was
I feel
the
like
question?
She'd have a really sexy voice.
What celebrity would you bring back? Just
Wait,
to have
Brendan,
sex
what'd
with?
you just say? You feel like she would have a really sexy voice?
I said
Wasn't
I feel
her
like
main...
she had a really sexy voice.
Oh, she had. Okay. I thought you were like trying to imagine what she sounded like with a catalog of
Well,
film.
I am 18 years old. I don't really know who she is.
It's true. Fair enough.
Yeah. But and she was also the voice of in King of the Hill. Fucking Darlene.
You want to rattle off the rest of her IMDb or
8 Mile. All right, let's move on. Who would you fuck?
Robin Williams? 100%. I just want to see if I could get through his ass hair to his actual asshole.
That's its own Jumanji.
Chodmanji.
Chodmanji.
Sexiest women not alive.
You're looking up sexiest women not
Oh,
alive.
Elizabeth Taylor.
You're going to be put on a fucking list.
Elizabeth.
Who can I dig up?
Elizabeth Taylor. There was Aaliyah, Natalie
Oh,
Wood,
yeah.
Amy Winehouse.
Yes, is hot.
Aaliyah would be up there. Amy Winehouse. It depends. I mean, do you get them like
Sharon
when they
Tate.
died?
Well, then nobody, if that's the answer.
Oh, you know who I'm picking actually? Oh, there's also Lisa Left Eye Lopez. I'm
she's
going to say
crazy.
Farrah Fawcett.
Wow.
Farrah Fawcett at Optimal Hot.
Yeah. Is Bo Derek dead?
I don't know.
Nah, probably not. She's like 50.
I didn't even know who that
That's
is.
the chick from Tommy Boy.
Oh, wow. Rob Lowe's like mother, wife.
Yeah. She's also from the movie The Perfect 10. She was like an 80s sex symbol. And then in Tommy Boy was like her like coming out again as an older woman. She's like 40 and smoking hot in that movie. It's insane.
I know which dead person I'd fuck. Anne Heche.
I think she's on currently 3 television shows.
Yeah.
All right. So so that's it. I guess we got everybody. If you could,
who'd you say?
I said Farrah Fawcett.
Oh, Farrah Fawcett. Okay.
If you could wipe one country off the planet, which would it be? And everyone would know that you did it.
Wow.
America.
I mean,
What'd you say? What'd you pick?
America.
You're just lighting the fuse for home country.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm just making it really awkward for everyone else around me, I guess.
Well, you would go down as an international hero, probably. You know,
Maybe.
you'd get rid of yourself and your brethren.
Or it would be like killing like the bumblebees going extinct, where it's like we're what keep the world going. You know what I mean? You fuck up America, it's all done.
Imagine you press the button, we're gone, right? And just everybody's like instantly holding hands, singing, and just coming together culturally,
Blowing each other.
Like, we don't even need industry anymore.
You know what? You know what I'm picking?
China.
The smallest country in the world.
What?
The least amount of damage, the least amount of casualties, the least amount of live loss. Also, kind of a refresh of the cleanse. Do you guys know what country I'm talking about?
Hiroshima?
Not a country. No.
I know it's a city. What country? Italy?
No. Not the smallest country in the world.
Somewhere in Antarctica?
Good
Is that
guess.
a country? Is Antarctica
That's a
a country?
The
continent.
North Pole?
I know, but what's the country in
Not a
Antarctica?
country, Brendan. You got to stop guessing, Mike.
Yeah, I actually have an interesting question. So Antarctica is the continent, obviously, but is there are there multiple countries in that
it's like
continent?
no, it's that's the country. No, it's just like
So
Australia,
it's also the country,
Australia or
yes.
Africa.
So that's what my question was. Okay,
But we're gonna go back to the question, which
but
is
Africa has a lot of different countries inside of it.
Yeah.
yes, but that's the continent. But what about Australia?
Right, they just have like cities.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
Antarctica is
Australia.
just like Australia.
Australia. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So the answer, the smallest country in the world, is Vatican City. So I'm removing that least amount of lives lost, refreshing, getting rid of the whole sorry about the Catholicism. We tried, it didn't work out. And now we lose a lot of great art, but we have to kind of look at that as like, we got to look at that. We got to look at that as kind of like we have to sacrifice something for the greater good.
Dude, if you
to get rid of it.
If you blew up Vatican City, the amount there would be a blue beam that shot directly into the sky, and like Shang Tsung dying in Mortal Kombat, the souls of all the molested boys would shoot into the universe, and they were just free.
But like all of the millions of all of the people who were murdered for like not saying that God, Jesus Christ existed or something. You know what I mean? Like just
Vatican City might be the perfect answer.
Yeah. That is the perfect answer.
Either that or the Gaza Strip.
All right. And then would you rather have your partner right now? So Brendan, you'll have to pretend. Would you rather have your partner right now cheat on you with your best friend and you know about it, or have your mother be the group mattress and you have no idea?
He already asked that question. We answered that already.
He answered that question?
We answered that one.
But
what did we say?
We said, I remember it was like a couple episodes ago. We
said group mattress, I think.
Group mattress,
yeah. I'd let my mom. Oh, that's right, because we all want our mothers to enjoy themselves.
All right, so skip this. No more repeats. Brendan, hit us.
All right, here we go. All right. Who do you think would win, a grizzly bear or a lion?
In a game of chess?
No, in a game of
in a game of wit.
I mean, definitely a lion, right? Like, doesn't a lion
dude,
definitely a grizzly bear.
But
grizzly bear's got about
but black
grizzly bear's got like 300
big
pounds,
ones, right?
Yeah,
no,
grizzlies
lions are like 600 pounds. They're full of fucking torque. They could snap full trees with their bite. Like, I mean, I know bears are really...
A grizzly can weigh almost twice as much as an African lion, so they would soak up more damage. Yep, the lion is faster over shorter distances, so it's the best bet. Its best bet would be to make a run for it, although bears can get up to like 35 miles an hour.
Wait,
so I'm saying grizzly bear,
Google the answer to this question.
Grizzly bear. Yeah, the answer scientifically is that, because I knew the answer immediately, but it seemed like I was going to get pushback, so I wanted science.
A grizzly bear. Right?
Grizzly bear.
Well, I was going to have fun arguing my point, but I guess now that it's been scientifically proven otherwise.
Well, once you were like, no, dummy, that's not what grizzly bears weigh. I was like, and here we go.
Fun.
That's the whole show.
Next time I'll let you guys say dumber things for longer before I come in.
I mean,
yes.
Now you're getting it.
That'll be fun. I'll just let you guys rant for 30 minutes about how like bears are basically stick figures, and then all that.
I would have made a case for how grizzly bears don't grow taller than 4.5 feet, and they're actually only like 300 pounds. I would have been so...
You still could.
Laser focused
and you'd be just as wrong. Yeah, but you still can.
Now I know I'm wrong. I mean, now I know.
You knew it.
You knew it. Would have been funner if there was no, you know?
Yeah.
No.
Yes. All right. Here's the next thing. If you were to invent a weapon...
Brendan's going to ask more fact-based ones. What's taller, my house or the Empire State Building? Make a case.
If you were to invent a weapon, what would you name it, and what type of weapon would it be? Ooh, that's a good question. That is a fucking... I wish we had a sound effect for that. A ding, 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 ding,
I would love a gun that does like the Sub-Zero thing where you just shoot and it freezes someone, then you could hit them with like a little ballpoint hammer and they shatter into nothing.
That's the best answer.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I do like the idea of a detonator where the actual weapon is like airborne and you can just kind of get it into people's brains, and it's almost like an aneurysm type thing where you just go boop and people go and then fucking like their eye goes cockeyed and nose bleeds and they shit themselves.
Get it, Brendan?
Yeah, conspiracy.
I think that was in like Mission Impossible 2. I think that's how like Kerry Russell died. or Mission Impossible 3. Her fucking eye went like this and it freaked me out for 3 months.
My weapon would be a sword.
Carbs.
Yeah, that's my enemy.
Yeah, that's his kryptonite. Is pasta primavera.
Yeah, it would be a sword where it can easily be lit on fire. Like there's things around the side that are flammable, but also it's connected by a chain that can come out of its
A chain sword?
a handle on so that you can whip it too. So you can go like this and stuff, and it's kind of like nunchucks and shit, and like have it go around and everything.
So you're holding the blade of the sword while
No, you're holding the handle.
He's holding the handle. He just has the strongest wrist strength of any human to hold up this giant flaming
my
sword that
weapon.
also retracts. And
It's also my weapon. So
yeah,
I
you can control it.
It's my yes.
Your whip sword fighting.
Yeah.
It's the least efficient weapon on fire. It's the you're
Okay.
gonna cut yourself and burn your face.
metal's hot.
I come to you and I'm wielding a knife.
You're gonna look like White Seal after you use that
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. By the way, you come with your little flame sword. I immediately go twitch and freeze it, and then I go, and now
Yeah.
what?
Of course.
You know
I
what
mean,
I'd do actually? My
we had to
weapon
fight each other, I'd
My
choose a
weapon
different
would
weapon.
be a fucking handgun, but a giant one, almost like Mega Man, where you can shoot the person and the bullet goes in it, and the bullet then blows up, and it's into thousands of little people with chainsaws that run through your body with tiny chainsaws.
Cool.
Whoa.
It'll be a cool gun. A gun that when you shoot it, it grabs the person and throws them into space.
Yeah, how sick would that be?
That'd be fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah. You could turn the knob and it could just be various ridiculous deaths. So you got the chainsaw, then it could shoot a hand that just throws them into space. Then there's one that just like.
What about a big boot that just kicks them into the middle of the Pacific Ocean?
Yes.
Yeah.
A fucking. Yeah, just a giant boot. It blasts them in the dick and they
Like an
just.
old boot, like the old
Yes.
lady in the shoe kind
I'm
of
picturing
boot.
the exact one. Brown with
Yeah,
stitches.
laces,
flopping.
laces. Yeah, the
Yes.
laces
Yeah.
have long been frayed.
Yeah. Depression boot.
We also have to name these weapons, but I think we've said
Oh.
too many weapons to name.
Mine would be
the boot.
mine's the Feeney freeze gun, but I also
well,
Mine's the Swiss Army cannon.
there you go.
That's a good one.
mine's the Swordalow.
Next
question.
All right. If you were to have a teleporter or a time machine, which one would you want? Okay, which one would you want? A teleporter or a time machine?
Teleporter.
I think this is something that we've talked about before, but the problem and the shortcoming with the teleporter is the fact that you have to go where another teleporter is. You can't just like morph
But
to
what
a-
if
No,
the
you can.
what if the teleporter is like your belt? You know what I mean? Where you're just
Yeah.
like, "Zzz," and it could send you anywhere.
Well, in Star Trek, I think they just put the people in a place. They just go, "Phew,"
Yeah,
and just put them there.
yeah,
so-
that's true.
So I don't
And then
know.
you got to get their exact coordinates to beam them.
A time machine would be too
awesome.
No, it'd just be risk. Like you'd use it every fucking chance. Like, have you ever been like, it's like having that voice message on the phone and then talking into it. I've like had arguments with people and been like, that's not good. I'm not doing my point. So I'd like delete it and redo the when it's just unnatural, and life would become like that. You'd go, ooh, that was an awkward moment.
So you just perfected your argument before sending it?
I guess
Instead of just
yeah.
blurting out the first initial emotional based response that you had?
No, you just overthink it.
Brendan, what would you do if you were Marty McFly in the car with your mother and she was trying to fuck you? Like, how would you either get out of it or would you just bang her?
I wouldn't bang my mom. No, I'd get out of it probably in the same way that he did, which was leaving the car. He just, yeah. I would feel weird smoking weed with my mom.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mike, does your mom smoke?
No, she looks like she does, but she doesn't. I think she would lose her mind.
Oh yeah.
What do you got, Brendan? Or someone?
Okay. So I think we can all agree teleportation.
Yeah,
would
I'll go
come.
teleport on that.
Yeah.
Okay, here's one.
Boy.
Would you rather be sexy or popular?
I thought you were going to say skanky, and I was about to walk right out of here. Sexy or what?
Sexy or popular?
Sexy. What? Sexy.
Sexy. Popular comes with sexy. What the fuck
exactly.
are you talking about?
Exactly.
This person sucks.
Find me one person who's sexy and not popular. Can't do it.
No.
There's some good-looking people that I went to high school with that were not well liked.
Not always good looking. Sexy.
Right. Yeah, I guess that's different. Because there were some real hot duds that went to my high school where people were like, nope, your personality drops you down like 6 points. You're out. You're out. So then they just had sex with each other.
Very rare to meet a really sexy person. You know, everybody's ugly as
Brendan,
shit.
stop like looking
Smoldering.
into the camera like, as you say that. Stop fucking sexying your face.
He just does it by closing his eyes. And he just goes,
yeah, I do one of these.
well, don't make your lips smaller now.
This is great audio.
All right. Suppose you were given two options: kill yourself immediately or live for all eternity. Which would you choose?
That sucks.
That sucks. That sucks. It's a very hard question.
I know.
I suppose I'd have to pick live for eternity because I don't want to die right now.
Yeah. But then after what, 1,000,000 years, you're like, fuck.
After about 70 years.
I bet after 70 years, I'd just be like, I should have obviously picked the other one, but I don't know.
I think living forever doesn't seem that bad. You just stop making friends. You get tired of doing that.
Well, you know what's cool?
You just lose everybody you've ever known and loved over and over and over again forever.
But you could also be the super great grandfather that like is forever young, and you basically stay with your lineage for the rest of your life.
Or not. Or just don't.
Yeah, but they're all dying.
Right. You just see them off.
How many fucking years would it take to get used to that shit? Like 100?
Have you not had people dying your whole life so far? It only gets worse and more frequent and more painful because you've known them for longer.
Yeah, but then stop making such close friends.
All right.
It's honestly why I've kept you at a distance.
Yeah. It's going to be tough to lose you, but I'm very prepared.
I have made myself ready
you bought
for
the flowers
it since day
already?
one. Yeah.
Yeah, I've made my peace.
Yeah, Brendan, your flowers for your funeral are just like yellow and it's an AK-47. It's one of those hood floral arrangements.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say a cheeseburger. Like it's a flower cheeseburger.
That's the other one.
I'm saying live forever. Why not?
Yeah.
We all did.
I think all your problems go away if you live forever.
You think so?
Yeah.
I feel like that's a long time to make money.
Yeah.
A lot of movies based on what if you get canceled in year 3? Then what? Then you're just
Then you
Cosby
wait
for the
70
next
years.
But then
Wait
you're
70, 80
you're in the
years,
history
100
books.
years.
Yeah. You got to
Get a
get some sort of
fucking
facial.
haircut.
Yeah.
Get a haircut. That's where Cosby fucked up. He just didn't let his hair grow.
That's why Cosby let one of his eyes go blue. He was like, this'll show him it's not really me.
Yeah.
I look different.
You could like do a 100-year prison sentence and then be like, peace, I did my time.
That would be good if you could get away with murder, but you could kill and then be like, all right, next 100, I'm sentenced to a 100-year sentence and then I'm out.
I think Cosby will live that long in prison.
You think so?
Yeah. I see it in
how
his
they're
witch's
treating
eye.
They're obviously treating him well because he hasn't
Still
been
alive.
killed. Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus.
I feel like all he needs is a strong push to fall and
he
die.
needs somebody like breathing
He's
out of their
blind.
nose angrily at him.
I'm shocked he didn't get COVID.
I know. He's blind, old, and in prison.
The cure for
That's like-
COVID is JELLO.
All right. If you were a scientist, would you rather discover something huge but then die before being able to tell anyone, or discover nothing at all?
I mean, can I leave like a journal of all my findings, and then when people go through my place after I'm dead, they'll be like, "Oh shit, look at this."
Oh, like what's his name from Breaking Bad?
Gil.
Yeah.
Because if not, then it's the same. It's the same exact answer, which is
No, it's not.
You didn't do anything.
No, because it's self-fulfillment. If you discover something, I think I would go nuts if I was a lifetime scientist and that was what I was setting out to do, was discovery, and I never came across anything, never was innovative, never, did anything. That would crush me. Whereas at least if I discovered something, I'd have it in my heart that I accomplished what I set out to. Whether or not people get it, that sucks, but I have no control over that.
Well, not to mention the fact that if you're a scientist, you're most likely doing all of these experiments for the greater good to help humanity. So ultimately, your goal is to help humanity, whatever that science thing is, and you're not. So you're failing in both ways.
But you'll have to just take self-fulfillment. So you're not going to help humanity, but at least a part of you knows that you got there. So hopefully somebody after you who is also smart reaches that place
maybe.
too.
But
It's
also
possible.
maybe you're doing something that isn't just for humanity. Maybe you discover an ancient world of gnomes or something in like a cave that you were digging around.
That's more of an explorer situation than a scientist.
Explorers are scientists. Batman's a scientist. Explorers are scientists, archaeologists.
Can't argue that.
Can't argue with those facts. Would you rather be shot in the kneecap or eat dog food?
Fuck that, dude.
What?
I would rather eat dog shit than get shot in the fucking kneecap.
I'd rather dog piss in my face while I ate his shit and food.
I'd rather eat dog tempura or raw dog. I'd literally eat a dog raw before getting shot in the fucking kneecap.
Depends on the bullet.
What?
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, if the bullet was small enough, you could be like, you might be able to, or if it's like a clean.
What kind of expertise are you using to give this?
Have you ever had anything, no matter
do
how
you think
small,
I'm
shoot and explode through your knee bone and out the other side?
No,
You think a 22 will just glance off the patella and you'll be fine?
I've never eaten a raw dog either. That might be fucked up.
It's definitely fucked up.
I've fed my friends like dog biscuits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember my friends eating dog biscuits for a laugh.
But they looked like cookies.
They did look like cookies. They also were pretty bad. I ate one once
Just dry.
because I was like, yeah, you must. And it was like, this is awful.
If you were any animal, what would you be? What animal?
A woman.
I feel like a dolphin has a pretty sick life because they don't get like targeted by the big predators, but they're also smart as shit, and also like humans love them, and they can do
Humans in America love them.
yeah. Well, I'm obviously gonna stay away from parts of the Pacific.
I'm gonna stay near Hawaii as close as possible.
Yeah. Just be one of those pink-bellied ones.
Yeah, dude. When we were in Bali and we were taking one of those rickety ass boats that looked like it had one or two more trips on the water max back to the mainland, we got surrounded by like 80 dolphins literally jumping and swimming near the fucking boat. It was the coolest visual sight of my entire life, and it's also like they're playing.
Yeah.
They're like us, except they have fun. Like, if you were a dolphin, do you get depressed? Do you get dolphin
society.
blues?
Dolphin depression?
Dolphin Blues. That's a great name for a band.
It's not bad.
You don't know. There could be a whole like inner economic world that they have that's like crashing and they're like having a bad time.
They're huge rapists. I mean, that's what everybody goes to, but it's
That's
like
what everybody says.
it's true.
I'm picking
they're
dolphin.
non-consensual.
I'm staying dolphin, baby. Seems fun.
Dolphin would be cool.
Feeney's going to be a sexual predator.
I would like to be
I have the strength to back it up.
And the sleek skin to slide right in.
I feel like being like like an orangutan in like the rainforest would be cool.
I love that you just want to be a less human.
Yeah, he just went from body type to body type with less clothes.
The Sagalow of the jungle.
Yeah, an orangutan. They swing, they jump around, they have fun.
Yeah. What's stopping you from doing that right now?
I got
shoulder strength mostly.
Yeah, mostly.
Oh, that's fun.
What would you be, Cannon?
Shit, I don't know.
DNA, one of those DNA bears. You know those little tiny bears that are on our skin.
What?
The little DNA bears. What are they called?
There's bears on our skin?
Yeah, they're living creatures that are microscopic
Microbes?
No, what the fuck are
Genomes?
they? God damn it! What are the fuck?
We all have skin bears.
Yes.
This is not a scientific thing that you're saying.
Big bears. No, it's crazy. You guys don't know this. On us.
I tell you, it isn't. It's because I guarantee the way you describe it is not. You're going to be like, oh, it's just like tiny, very small
water bears. They're called water bears.
You're saying this like we're all Osmosis Jones and we have fucking Teddy Grahams dancing on our fucking epidermis.
We do. They're called water bears.
That's just the name of them. They're also called moss piglets, but they're not actual bears or piglets.
I never said they were real bears, but they are living creatures. They're called tardigrade.
What is it?
It's like a little fucking thing.
And they have 8 legs. No
Why do you
bear
keep
has
saying
8
bear?
legs.
Because they're called water bears.
Because that's one of their nicknames is water bears, which is like
Here, let me share my screen real quick.
Go ahead.
Hold on. These guys.
I see. Okay. They're like skin manatees.
yeah, they're very much like little manatees.
Yeah, just like your mom, dude.
Oh.
All right.
I'm going to have sex with your mom just because of that.
I'm totally cool with that. All right. Next question.
Wait, I didn't answer my animal.
Oh yeah, what animal do you want to be?
So I'm trying to think because do I want to be an apex predator?
Yes, you do, and you know you do.
I know, I kind of do, but it's like in that case, do I want to be a bull shark? Like I kind of want to be a bull shark, not a great white, because great whites aren't as agile. They're really big and obviously the most frightening, but they're like not as like, you know, all fucking shark and shit. Bull sharks are so aggressive and they're just like
tiger sharks too.
They're like ocean cocks. Like, well, bull sharks attack the most people. So
Your
that's
act
kind of
is bull shark, buddy.
You're a fucking skin bear.
Yeah. Brendan's act is a real water bear to get through. It's a real moss piglet.
It's a real moss piglet is so funny. Sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah, or I'd be a giant like. I'd also like to be an alligator, like try alligator on for size. That would be pretty fun.
Alligator does seem fun, but it also seems annoying to be one because they're
and it feels like you're in the mud all day.
Yeah, but the mud is pretty comfortable if that's your shit because you're basically in the nicest bed you could think of. Like, so it's their beautiful satin sheet bed.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You're kind of laying in bed, you know, in the muck and then just absolutely eating like a fawn.
Or a fucking, it'd be cool, a fucking Komodo dragon. One of those fucking things.
Yeah. I don't know. That sucks. You got to bite something and then walk around for a week until it tips over.
You know what else would be fun too? Speaking on the bear train, koala bear.
Koala
They seem like they're having a good time.
Yeah. They do seem like they're having a good time.
Syphilis, right?
Chlamydia.
Yeah. Chlamydia.
Yeah, they got drippy dicks.
Drippy dicks. But when you're a koala bear, you don't care about that.
No, your fur just kind of cleans it up.
One of these questions is so funny. And they doubled it. Who is hotter? Who is hotter? Emmy Rossum or Mila Kunis?
Wow.
Now, finally,
I don't even
this
know who the
website-
first one is.
Emmy Rossum is from Shameless. She's also in The Day After Tomorrow. She's
see.
Jake Gyllenhaal's
Emmy
love interest in Shameless. She gets
Rossum.
naked a lot. Her body is crazy. She's a huge Knicks fan, which I
she's
love.
pretty. But I'm definitely picking Mila Kunis. I mean, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Mila Kunis is the shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. How much time do we have left? Okay, good. All right. There are two birds and two doors. One door leads to heaven, the other to hell. One bird lies, the other bird tells the truth. They both look the same and can't see each other. What would you do?
What?
Should I read that again? There are two
Yeah.
birds, and there are two
The
birds.
birds are an unnecessary part of this, I just want to say, because the birds are going to, you can ask the birds which door is the real door, but they're going to lie and you can't tell them apart. So there's no point of even asking the
Yes,
birds.
but
Right.
But that's the point. So you ask the bird a question. I mean, you can ask them in a bunch of questions. So
But
you
here's
ask the
the
bird
problem.
a question. You go, "What color's my fucking hair?" And
But
it
this
goes
is-
green. You go, "You're the fucking liar."
But that's a trick because you go, what you're doing is if you just have to pick a door, you have a 50-50 chance. But now if you have to ask a bird which door, you have a 50-50 chance of catching the door and a 50-50 chance they're right. So now you only have a 25% chance of being right to begin with if you take the bird's advice. And there's so many more variables.
But Brendan gave away how you do it. You ask them about your hair first, and that determines which one is the liar.
Yeah.
And then you ask the truth teller which one is the door.
But they lie, though, and you said you can't tell them apart, he said.
What?
He said they lie and they're indistinguishable.
Both of them lie?
I don't know. Brendan's never going to read the question again, I guess. So
I guess
we'll
I'll
just
read the
guess.
question. There are two birds and two doors. One door leads to heaven. The other one leads to hell. One bird lies. The other one tells the truth. They both look the same and can't see each other, which I don't even know why that would come into play. What do you
Or
do?
variables.
More variables that I think are just trying to throw us off.
Huh.
How about this? I'll go, can you see the other bird?
You could see both birds.
No, but you ask the bird, can you see the other bird?
Oh.
Because they can't see the other bird.
Oh.
That's the fucking... Whoa, dude. That's why they did that.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Patreon.com/scenario pod. Sign up, guys. We do 3 extra hours every single week. Yeah, pretty much. We do an extra bonus episode of this every single Wednesday. We do a Blunts with the Boys bonus episode on Friday. It's a different, looser pod. I do my solo pod up there. Feeney and Sagalow put their sketches up early. I put some sketches. It's all the content you could possibly want from us 3 for low as $5 starting there. And then you get more and more as the tiers go up. Patreon.com/scenario pod. Also, we got dates. We're out there on the road. So go to MikeCannonComedy.com, go to MikeFeeneyComedy.com, go to BrendanSagalow.com to find us on the road. Come out, support. We're looking to tour this podcast as well. We did a live episode. It was kind of a trial run this past weekend, and it's going to be a super fun show to tour and get the crowd involved live, and we'll figure out different structures and even more stuff we can do. But just the general basis of the show is perfectly set up for that. So
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, come out, check us out live, and sign up for the Patreon. Let's do a couple more.
Couple more. This question physically made me laugh just reading it. If you have to do sex with your brother or slash sister or the Hulk, which one do you choose?
Wow. Well, I guess I'm going to pick my sibling because I don't have one and won't have to picture how gross that is. But
that is gross.
the Hulk would just seem like it would turn into a very violent rape situation.
Well, no, he'd rip you apart.
Hang on.
But I like what you're about to say.
Yeah, what if I'm on top of the Hulk? What if he's the power bottom and he just
for a
backs up
second.
so fast
Well, then
and
his
so
dick will-
viciously that I just explode inside of him?
Yeah.
You
That's
know?
true.
Yeah.
I think his butt cheeks will like
Lop
grab
off
you
my
or
dick.
something. Here's what you do. You fuck the Hulk, but the
Yeah.
whole time you're fucking him as Bruce Banner and you're going, Because getting excited gets him to become the Hulk, not just being mad.
But they didn't
So
say
when
Bruce Banner. They said the Hulk.
They said the Hulk.
fuck.
Here's
You
what you
gotta
do.
activate.
You fuck the Hulk, but the whole time you're thinking about your brother and sister. That's how you do it.
That's how you come faster. Gets it over quickly.
All right. Okay, you find out your family is from an evil organization who murder the innocent. Would you honor the family name or put shame to them? Or put shame to them?
I mean, I feel like I've answered that question with my life choices.
Would I don't know. I'd probably try to see how it works. I'd be like, show me around. And then I'd be like, I don't like this. I'm going
If
to the
they
cops.
what was the thing of it?
Oh, okay. If you find out your family is an evil organization who murder the innocent, would you honor the family name or put them to shame?
Nah, you gotta distance yourself.
Yeah,
Plus,
you gotta
that's also
go to
a good.
the
That's also
cops.
a good look.
You got a Prince Harriet.
Yeah.
Dude,
for
if
real.
you think about it, that's crazy. That he's just like fucking peace royal family. He's basically like publicly leaving the Illuminati.
That's crazy.
It's insane.
For now,
Yeah, for now.
He might be starting his own Illuminati.
Oh, he's going to be somewhere smeared in the inside of a tunnel in Paris.
Inside of a catacomb, they call those. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for listening this week. We'll see you next week. Please tell your friends and write us a review. That's huge.
Write us a review. That helps. Go to here'sthescenario.com for every way that you could subscribe to the pod. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. Just write a review, thumbs up, all that stuff. Tell a friend. We are a word of mouth franchise.
Bye.
bye.
The scenario.
Here's the Scenario is Mike Feeney, Mike Cannon, and Brendan Sagalow. Executive producers Robert Kelly and Matt Kleinschmidt for the Laugh Button Podcast. For more information about the show, visit here'sthescenario.com.